All right, so this particular rule came, the Quran even explicitly says this, that it came in the form of a well-hung or well-fashioned man, right? And then did what to Mary?
He blew the soul in.
According to the
Same way that when Adam was created, Allah blew the soul into Adam.
We'll
So
go into that in a minute. We'll go into that in a minute.
according to
we'll go into that in a
according to
minute.
2191, it says. I'm going to go to the English explanation.
Yeah.
And the one who guarded her chastity, so we blew into her through our angel, and we made her and her son a sign for the world.
Content over everything.
Okay, are you ready? All right. So let me just start off then. Yeah. So earlier on we was discussing something. I think you brought this issue up about Jesus and his father.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were talking.
They were talking about it, Son of God, etc., etc., etc. All of that was going on, all that good stuff, I think as they normally do. But you know me, I always have to come in and bring like a little spanner into the woodworks, give you a little, start thinking outside of the box a little bit. So the real question is, according to the Islamic narrative, according to the Islamic understanding of the Quran itself, what the Quran actually says, does Jesus have a father? Like the way I have a father, like the way you have a father? Well, yeah.
Okay. In Quran, actually the Islamic belief about Jesus is, if you want to take in the sense of like God is our father, okay, if you want to believe so, then that's fine. We don't have any problem with that one.
Okay.
But when you come to begotten father, then we have a problem, because that's one of the basic concept of Islam. If you go to 111th chapter of his Quran, which is he never begotten, and who
112 chapter of the Quran, Surah Ikhlas.
So sorry, 112. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Go
go.
ahead.
So that's what Islam says basically.
Yeah.
So we cannot accept Allah is the begotten father of Jesus. Yeah.
Okay. So, but can you accept that Jesus actually has a father?
We don't accept it. Islam, we don't. It says.
So does the Quran explicitly say that Jesus doesn't have a father?
Like I said before, if you go to the Quran says about the father, mention about the likeness of Jesus is the likeness of Adam. That's what verse says in Quran. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go to Adam, like I said before, Adam did not have a father or mother. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you go to Hawa did not have a mother, but she had a father, which is Adam. Yeah, conceptually.
Okay.
Because she was created from the ribs. Yeah. So she was a
byproduct. You're saying she's a byproduct of Adam. Therefore, making Adam his father.
She didn't have a mother.
Okay.
But when you come to Jesus, then Jesus did not have a father, but Jesus had a mother, which is Maryam. So if you take Jesus as a God because of that reason,
we're not talking about God right now.
You have to accept Hawa as a goddess or a part of Trinity, or I don't know, something else.
Okay.
And Adam as a greater God.
Okay.
Because he didn't have father or mother.
Okay. So basically what you're saying to me right now is that the likeness of Jesus and Adam is the fact that Adam never had a mother and father, and Jesus never had a father.
That's right.
They're not quite the same, are they? They're not quite equal, because one had a mother and the other one didn't have a mother. So that can't quite possibly.
None of these three are equal. Because the first
you made mention of two people. Not the third is something you just added into the mix. But hold on, let me just continue. So you're basically saying that the likeness, or they're equal basically, that Jesus and Adam are equal, but they're clearly not equal in that sense, because one had no mother and father, and one, as you're claiming, had no father. So they're not quite exactly equal. Maybe the equality is to do with something about the spirit, or the ruh, being blown into Adam, and the ruh also being part of Isa as well. That might be the similarity that's been spoken about. But let's jump off that, because quite clearly they're not the same. They're not like each other in that respect. So now let's go into again. I wanted to know
what does exactly mean. Let me clarify this one. Yeah, what does Quran exactly mean is, if Jesus is a God because of he didn't have father, then Adam must be a God because he didn't have father. Okay. In addition to that one, he must be a great God because he didn't have mother as well.
Is
Makes
that,
sense.
is that
That's
what
it means,
is that
yeah.
what it means?
Yeah.
Is that what you think it means?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if
that's
that's
what
I
it
don't,
means.
I don't know if that's what it's trying to actually.
Yeah, Quran says that one, yeah. Because there's a verse that
Yes.
says the likeness of Adam.
Yeah, because
the likeness of
the
Jesus
example
is
could quite
likeness of
possibly
Adam.
be this: that just the same way that all the individuals, such as the angels and the jinns, bowed down before Adam
Yeah.
because he had the ruh of Allah inside of him. It could possibly be the
No,
same way.
it's
Hold on.
not that one.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
go
It could
on,
possibly be the same way that all knees shall bow in front of Jesus and profess him being Lord as well, as the Christians believe, right? It could possibly be that. So let's actually get back into Jesus actually having a father. So earlier on I asked you, is it possible for him to have a father? And you're saying God can't be his father. So I asked you, is it possible for him to have a biological father according to the Quran? Is it possible for him to have that?
Biologically, according to Quran, no.
No.
Biologically.
All right. So
Even,
now,
Adam didn't have a biological father.
okay.
Hawa didn't have.
So now let me ask you a question. How exactly did Miriam get impregnated?
Okay, that's a good question. According to Quran,
Yep.
it says, Allah says, we sent a ruh, which is Jibril, to Maryam.
It's not Jibril, by the way.
Yeah.
It says the ruh, but it's not Jibril. Just to put it out there.
Yeah, that's
We can't just start putting
Yes.
names that's
Okay.
not there, or things upon the text that's not actually there.
okay, right.
So go on, continue.
Whatsoever. That's not a good point anyway.
Yeah.
So let's go forward. It
Yep.
says, we sent a ruh,
Yep.
like you said, a
Yep.
ruh to Maryam,
Yep.
and he blown. That's what it says, yeah. So if you want to clearly understand
So
the words,
let's go into it now, because
yeah,
the word they ruh.
we send a breath into her womb.
1 second before you continue. You got the word ruh, right? Ruh. We know that we all know here.
You're gonna have to go to the clear verse, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
we
it's
all know here that the
21:91,
word
I believe.
ruh is a spirit or a soul. It's something that's incorporeal. It's not physical, right? So now the question is, did the ruh? Yeah. No, I'm saying ruh right now. Ruh. So did the ruh come in an incorporeal form, or did it
Says
come
Jibril,
in? Stop.
by the way, yeah.
There you go. This is the lying hands of the scribes that's writing that.
Quran says, yeah.
No, it's not. We'll go into that in a minute so you
Yeah,
can
okay.
understand what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
So now, the ruh, is it corporal or incorporeal? The word ruh means spirit, soul, mind, all right? Wind, breath, okay? These things here are incorporeal things, meaning they're not material, they're not part of the material plane. But the question is, when this ruh manifested or appeared or came onto Miriam, was it in the form of incorporeality or was it corporal? Was it in a bodily form? Yes or no?
According to Quran, it says it's a form of man.
Of a man, right?
That's
Okay,
right, yeah.
so it came in the form of a human being, right?
Yeah.
Right? No, it came in the form of a human being.
Yeah.
And was it a female human being or a masculine or a male human being?
It's normally Jibril.
So no,
according to
I'm
Quran, it's
asking
a
you,
male-
was
male
it
form,
was a
yeah.
male, right?
Yeah.
It was a male.
Yeah.
So
I know
now,
what you're gonna say,
what
yeah.
is the distinguishing factor between a man and a woman, primarily?
The primary difference.
Okay,
You know what it
we're
is,
talking
yeah.
about
That's it, yeah.
the sexual organs, right?
Exactly.
So we're saying here that this ruh spirit came in the form of a man,
Yeah.
and not only a man,
Yeah.
but a what? A well-fashioned man, right? A well-proportioned,
so,
a
yeah.
well-proportioned man.
Yeah.
You know the way he's there, like certain
Yeah.
certain of my Panthers out there. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get the gist, right? Because certain men, them we all know that we're well endowed. All right, we're well formed, we're well proportioned. All right, so this particular rule came. The Quran even explicitly says this, that it came in the form of a well-hung or well-fashioned man, right? And then did what to Mary?
He blew the soul in.
According to the
Same way that when Adam was created, Allah blew the soul into Adam.
We'll
So
go into we'll go into that in a minute. We'll go into that in a minute.
according to
we'll go into that in a
according
minute.
to 2191, it says. I'm gonna go to the English explanation.
Yeah.
And the one who guarded her chastity, so we blew into her through our angel, and we made her and her son a sign for the world.
Okay.
That's
now,
what it says,
Now,
yeah?
unfortunately, your Sahih International, like Sahih International, is a very dangerous translation.
Okay.
Translation. Do you know why?
Okay.
Hold on, no. Go back to it. Go back to it.
2191.
Go back to it.
Go to something else then. Go to
No.
something else, yeah.
Because it's a very dangerous translation.
Okay.
And you know it's dangerous because I think you can read the Arabic and you can know what it says and what it doesn't say.
No, I just pull up from internet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if
go
we
on.
go to chapter 66, verse 12, and we'll talk about the whole act of impregnation. So anyways, if we go to chapter 66, verse 12, yeah?
Read it out, yeah.
It says here, and Mary, the daughter of Imran, who guarded her vagina. Okay? So,
66:12, yeah.
So, this particular individual, yeah, with the word here is, yeah, فَنَفَخَنَا, yeah, which means what? Blown. Nafakh. What else does the word nafakh mean?
Blown.
What else does it mean?
This is what I said to you before, yeah. If you want
What
to
else does the
understand,
word nafakh mean? It also means to eject.
Reject.
Eject. Eject.
Eject.
Eject. So outwards, an outward motion. Eject something.
No.
Push out. Okay. And it also means.
yeah, even
Yeah,
if
expel. And it
okay,
also
I don't
means-
agree with that one.
It
I
also,
know where you're coming from.
we can go to the Lane's lexicon, we could go to the Hanswear, we can go to all these dictionaries and actually see what this word means, all right? And it also means to thrust, okay? And thrust into what? Is it thrusting into? What is this particular individual, this ruh, thrusting into? It says it quite clearly. Is thrusting into her farajaha. Farajaha. Farjaha.
Farjaha, yeah.
And what does the word farjaha mean?
Vagina.
Her vagina. Thank you.
Okay.
I love when there's Arabic speaking people here. So it says here that this particular entity, yeah, ejected, blowed, thrust, or ejected into her vagina. This is according to the Quran. This is not according to Kalam. This is according to the Quran, people. Just letting that be known.
Right, okay.
All right. And then she became
If you-
pregnant, right? And
That's
she
right.
had the normal trimesters as every other human being would. She was with child.
Okay.
So go on, talk to me.
Okay, right.
So now, in this word or to this subject,
Yep.
now you have to return back to Mary
Yep.
before how God choosing her, why this lady instead of the other, and how she ran away from her community,
Yep.
and how she doesn't want anybody to touch her.
Yep.
Okay, how she get pregnant without anybody touching her. That's the miracle thing here. And then you come to the easy for God to blow in her vagina.
Yes. Well, it says that the Holy Spirit, or not the Holy Spirit, let me not even interpret words, interlope words into the scripture that's not there. Okay, that's coming from the Christian understanding.
Because she was
So it's
talking before Jesus in her stomach, before she getting pregnant, before everything, she was talking to God.
definitely.
She
She was a very devout individual, a very holy individual that spent most of her time with inside of the temple or the temple system, and she was very guarded individual. Yes, indeed. And
She was
even all
saying
the
like
priests
this,
were
how-
looking after her and so forth.
how كيف يكون لي كيف يكون لي حمل أو ابن وأني لم يمسسني أحدا. That's mean how can be pregnant
Yep.
without nobody touching me.
Yes. And then the individuals.
God answer her
Yep.
إنه لعلي هين.
Yes. That's right.
That means it's
That's something
easy
easy
for
for
me.
me. That's something
Yeah.
real easy for me. You know what I'm saying? If I come to you as a messenger, right? And you say, boy, yo, like nobody's touched me though. I'm like, yo, fam, chill. It's easy for me to do. Don't worry about that. I got you. I know how to impregnate a woman. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the act that was taking place. I know you're gonna have a different understanding, but let's go to what the text actually says.
Okay,
Do you
let
have
me
any
stop-
rebuttal to what I've said so
Okay,
far?
right, okay. The Quran says in that particular verse,
Yep.
which he given to me. Yeah, I'm just going to read out English, Sahih International.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Mary, the daughter of Imran, who guarded her chastity, so we blew into her garment, yeah,
Yeah.
through our angel,
Yep.
and she believed in the words of her Lord
Uh-huh.
and his scriptures, and was of the devotee obedient.
Stop
Yeah.
right there. Now let me show you how much of these translations here
Yeah.
is warping a lot of our Muslim brethren's minds out there.
Right,
The reason
okay.
why, hold
Now-
on.
now
Hold
let
on.
me-
The reason why, yeah, the word garment is not in there, and the
Okay.
word angel is not in there. And I'm sure if you
Okay,
are
it's-
able
it's
to
in the
read it, hold
brackets
on,
anyway. It's in
hold
the
on.
brackets anyway.
Okay, so it's in
yeah.
brackets.
Yeah, it's in
Okay,
the
so
brackets
you
anyway.
understand
Yeah.
that they're trying to cover something here.
Right, okay,
the
now
word
let me tell
chastity
you.
right
Now let
there
me-
is
okay.
actually vagina.
No, Kalam, let me tell you.
Continue.
Yeah? In Quran, yeah.
Yep.
Quran is a revelation for Prophet Muhammad, yeah.
Okay.
And you need to go to what Prophet Muhammad explained to his companions in that time.
Okay.
Okay. He explained whenever he get one verse from Revelation
Yep.
through Jibril.
Yep.
He explained to his companion, okay, this is what it is, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So then we have the hadith from those companions.
Okay.
Yeah, they explain what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so if there is a verse regarding for how to pray, then we have to go to his companion how to pray.
Okay, so let me ask you the question then, yep.
Yeah.
What does the companion say
Yeah.
about this particular entity
Yeah.
thrusting, blowing,
Yeah.
ejecting something into Mary's vagina? What
Okay.
do they have to say about it?
Okay, the companions, if you go to Sahih Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
Sahih Bukhari, it says regarding this one, 612 or
Mm-hmm.
2191, it's more or less the same explanation coming in the both places.
Go ahead.
It says it's blew into, it can be, because it's Jibril, yeah?
It's not Jibril.
It's
not
not,
Jibril,
not a human, right?
I don't know, because it quite clearly says he came in the form of a
In the form of a
well-formed
human.
man.
Because God can do anything, according to Islam.
So as far as
if you want to stand in the form of a human, he
let's
can do.
watch this. As
Yeah.
far as Mary was aware,
Yeah. Yeah.
this individual
Yeah.
was a man, right?
That was a man.
Was a man.
And she
as
clearly
far as she
says-
knew, it was a man.
And Quran, again, the
Go ahead.
Quran clearly says, like he said before,
Yeah.
the man did not touch me, then how can I get pregnant?
Uh-huh.
That means this
And then
man
what was the
did
answer?
not touch her.
And what was the answer?
No, that's the same
there was
Quran.
there was a message. There was a message, right?
Yeah.
How can I get pregnant if no man has touched me?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it stated
It's so
that
easy for me.
that is easy for me to do. So-
Okay, so if you...
Yep. Wait, no.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
go on,
afterwards, in another chapter,
Yeah.
we find out
Yeah.
how it was made easy for that individual. We found out that
Yeah.
he blew or thrusted something inside of her vagina, and then
That's-
afterwards,
no,
she
that
was
goes
pregnant.
against Quran. That
Okay.
goes against. Because what's
So-
the first verse says about this one? The first verse says, "How can I get pregnant?"
Would you like to bring
If-
it? Would you like to bring it out? You could
Yeah,
bring it out
that's
and read it
Surah
out so people can
Surah
actually
Al-Maryam,
see.
isn't it? Surah Al-Maryam. Surah Al-Maryam.
But so far, you do realize you haven't shown us any explanation upon this verse based upon the early Sahabas.
What's this question?
that ayah from Surah Al-Maryam. How can I get pregnant? Do you know what number is that?
كيف يكون لي ولد وأن لم يمسسني أحد؟
How can I have a child when no man has touched me? He said that is easy for your Lord. And then we move into verse. There's so. He's saying that the beliefs into the Lord.
My internet very poor, mate.
Just say,
Just the word, like, you know,
say,
it's so-
Mary said,
you know, God makes the soul go inside, you know what I mean?
لم يمسسني أحد.
Yes.
So, anyways, I'll read it out to you in context. This is Surah Al-Maryam 19, chapter 19, verse 16, right? And it says here, relate in the book, okay, of Mary.
Yep.
Now, this is quite clear, yeah, that this is a telling, okay, of what took place or transpired in a previous book, because it's talking about the book of Mary, all right? So this is pulling from earlier scriptures. This is very interesting, and we know which earlier scriptures this is pulling from. This is actually pulling from the Gnostic scriptures, okay? It's actually pulling from the Gospel of Pseudo-Matthew. For those of you who actually want to read it, the original, where it seems as though the Quran is actually paraphrasing from. And it says here, relate in the book, okay, Mary, when she withdrew from her family to a place in the east, she placed a screen from them, and we sent her our spirits, or soul, our ruh. I'm actually going to put it as ruh, so people understand. Our ruh. And he appeared before her as a man in all respects. Okay? It says here, Basharan Sawiyan. Okay? So basically a well-formed man. Then it says here, she said, I seek refuge from thee to most gracious if you are pious. Alright? So she's seeking refuge. She was shook right now. She's like, raw, like a man has just appeared before me, yeah, and I'm gonna have to seek refuge in my Lord. All right. And then it continues. And she said, how shall I sorry. Nay, he said, nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord, okay, to give thee a gift of a holy son. All right.
To let you know about a news about
It says here,
what it says.
verily, I am a messenger of your Lord to give
What does the Arabic say?
To give you good
Lihaba.
news about a
Lahaba
baby.
laki ghulaman zakiyan.
Lenahib, we bring to you news.
Yes,
Nahib.
bring to you.
Advice, you know, like
Kind
Bring
of gift.
bring
To
to
give
you.
you good news.
Yeah,
Nahib,
to,
you
To
know,
give you good
telling
news,
you.
yeah, that's it.
to give you
Telling
something.
you.
To give you something. Hold on. Let's not get. Hold on. To give you something.
Have gift.
Gift, yeah, no,
It's a gift. It's a gift, right? All right. I've come to give you a gift of a holy son. Yeah, this is what it says, right?
Yes.
All right. So this is the man who's coming to give you a
Oh,
gift
it's in
of
me.
a holy son. She said, "How shall I have a son, seeing that no man has touched me, and I am not unchaste?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts, right? She's. Let's go.
So
And
that
then-
goes against your claim, that verse.
No. Bear witness.
She's clearly saying,
He's-
no man has touched me.
We understand that. We understand
Yeah,
that. We
yeah.
understand this.
Right,
We're going to
okay.
continue so you can understand the context,
Right,
right?
okay, yeah.
All right. And then it continues to say, he said, let me just read it. So it will be, thy Lord saith, let me just make sure. Yeah. So it says here, thy Lord saith, that is easy for me. And to appoint him as a sign unto men and a mercy from us. It is a matter decreed. Yeah? That's what's been said. And then what happens next?
Go on.
What happens next is, so she conceived him and she retired with him to a remote place. So after this encounter, after this encounter, we understand she became pregnant. Right? And then we now go to verse 66:12 to understand the how part she became pregnant. Do you understand this?
No.
You don't understand
why,
this?
Why do you want to go afterwards to that one? What's
Why
the
do-
point? Because it's clearly mentioned in there as well.
And the pains of
It's
childbirth.
it's clearly
20
it clearly makes mention.
It's a 21.
Yeah.
What?
It clearly makes mention, yeah. That says
What's
it
the
is
verse
easy.
number?
Hold
What's the
on.
verse number in there?
It is easy for me.
What's
yeah?
the verse number
Hold on,
in
hold on. I've already 16.
21, yeah?
This is
Mariam, yeah?
to 18 to 21 and so forth. Okay.
So 20,
it
go
says
to
here.
2191.
Hold
now.
on. It says here that is easy for me, and to appoint him as a sign unto a man and a mercy from us. It is a matter decreed. So, yeah. So
to
therefore, hold
2191.
on. Therefore, she conceived him, and she retired to a remote place. Now the question is, how did she conceive him? All it tells you that after this,
The
hold
verse
on.
says 2191 says that
After
one,
it
yeah.
tells you
Yeah.
of this encounter,
Yeah.
she conceived.
Yeah.
Me and you both know how a man and a woman gets. A woman is with child.
Right, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We know how she's with child, right? All right.
Right.
Now we go to
Can
hold on. We go to 66:12, yeah, and it tells you, and Miriam the daughter of Imran, who guarded her vagina, yeah. So we breathed.
What did you?
Hold on. We
Gospel of
breathed, we
Matthew.
thrusted, or we blowed into her of our spirits.
Where did you get that one from? Who gave that explanation to you?
It's not. There's no explanation. It's in the Quran.
No, what
Go to chapter
meaning?
66, verse 12, and you'll see it's in the
Yeah,
Quran.
I can't see that word in the.
You can't see what word.
No.
What word
The one
can't you
you-
see?
I can't see that particular word.
What word can't you
into
see?
vagina, he blew into his vagina.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let me. This
means
one,
that one. You know.
This what I'm gonna do to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I want my brother as well.
Yeah.
Since you speak Arabic,
Where
my
did you
brother.
refer that one? Yeah.
Since you speak Arabic, I would love for you to
Yeah.
come here just to clarify, because you never know. You never know. Kalam could possibly be wrong. So let's actually do this. So, my brother, if you could come here, you could just come here quickly.
And that's the deed that's taken place, yeah? How the conception happened.
Exactly,
Yeah?
yes.
So keeping up.
All right. Sorry, it's a bit small. So let me try to make sure it's enlarged, okay?
I can't
So, still no. Wa Maryama,
see. ومريم
yep, Ibn, the daughter of
ابن
إمران.
ابنة عمران التي
guarded,
أحصنت
yep.
فرجها.
And what does the word Fajaha mean?
She kept her vagina safe. Nobody touching her. She is a good woman.
Okay, and then the next word?
فنفخنا we blowed فنفخنا فيه من روحنا.
So we blowed, with the word here with it, fihi.
فيه
What does the word fihi is in relation to?
related to the vagina.
Okay,
فنفخنا فيه
so where was this blowed or thrusted into? Her vagina, right?
من روحنا.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it
so
was,
what's the problem?
we're just clarifying that the spirit blew, yeah, or
Yeah.
this individual blew
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
her vagina.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yeah.
All right, that's all.
So listen, that's mean.
Yep.
Don't take it as you think.
I hear you.
Like
Okay, let
open
me
the
explain,
legs
yeah. Let
and
me
doing
explain.
like this.
No,
and
no.
This is not like this.
Yeah.
If you're talking about, if you're subject about it.
Yeah.
It's only kind of, he is a messenger. He was carrying a spirit of God
Yes.
inside him.
Yes.
And when he arrived to her,
Yep.
he threw that spirit.
Yes.
She is sitting and he and the spirit or the blue.
Yep.
That's it. Goes by God.
Yes.
Okay. Goes inside her.
Yes.
Because God created a woman
Yep.
with the vagina, a womb, a
Yeah,
womb.
a womb, yes,
In
yes.
that womb should be the started the
process of
the process
conception.
of the baby.
Yes.
Not in her brain or in her heart or
Correct.
in
Correct.
that
Correct.
place.
So we understand, yep, the spirit that originated from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually came and was presented a gift. A holy son was blown into the vagina, okay, where she now became pregnant, okay, and that pregnancy or that child was growing in her rahim, inside of her womb and so forth.
Yeah.
And after the customary time period that a woman gives birth, she gave birth to a son, right? All right. Where are we going from here?
Right. Okay. Now let me explain. If you take in Islamic history,
Uh-huh.
the first Allah created Adam. Yeah, He created Adam from nothing.
He didn't create Adam from nothing.
From
Clay.
clay. Yeah.
Indeed.
If you wanna think, yeah. If you wanna
Yes.
take it that sense, yeah, that's fine. From
Yes.
clay, Allah created Adam.
Yes.
And
Fashioned
from
Adam.
the ribs, He created Hawa.
Yep.
And Jesus created in certain different method. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, whenever Allah created this one, He didn't need a what I would say, and a particular that I know what you're gonna say. That Allah, He created, He taken His rule
Yep.
from Allah to Jesus,
Yeah.
to Maryam,
Yeah.
yeah. But in that sense, He don't need. He created Adam from clay, then He gave life into that one, yeah. So that means it's not His part of His soul, or that's a different creation, to separate creation from Allah. Adam is a separate creation,
Okay.
yeah. So He didn't, that's not His begotten son. Adam is not His begotten son. Just like that, then He allowed. He created Hawa from Adam's ribs.
Okay.
Again, Hawa didn't have a mother. She was created from her father.
Okay.
And her soul,
Yep.
Allah decided to give another soul
Yep.
without, she was, actually there wasn't a pregnancy.
All right. Cool.
For
Let me just-
Hawa, yeah. Now,
Yep.
so it was easy for Allah to do this thing, yeah. Again, the same, if you come to Jesus, yeah.
Yep.
He gave exactly the life, the life He given to Adam, or the life He given to Hawa.
Yep.
He done exactly the same through a messenger. So the Gabriel or Jibril,
The ruh.
the
The
ruh,
ruh. Not
didn't
Jibril,
have
it's
to,
ruh.
didn't have, he don't have to do a physical relation with
okay.
Maryam.
So let me
because Allah, if Allah can create Adam in a certain way
Yep.
and Hawa in a different certain way,
Yep.
then definitely Allah can do in a different way
All right.
as well. And that's what He mentioned. It's easy for Allah
Okay.
to create
All right. So
creation
let's
like
let's
Jesus, yeah.
let's just quickly round up them.
Yeah.
So in summary, basically, we understand that the Quran quite clearly, explicitly states that a ruh of Allah, okay, a ruh, came down as in the form of a messenger, in the form of a well-fashioned, formed man, and then, okay, presented himself in front of Mary. Mary herself was actually a bit shocked and scared until she was, how can I put it, placated or made to feel assured that it's okay, that this messenger from Allah was here to actually give her a gift, to actually present to her a gift of what? Of a son, okay, a pure son. And she was a bit troubled because she's like, wow, no man has actually touched me, so how am I going to actually have a son? She actually understood how a child would come into the mix. She understands the man and woman relationship, how a child will come into the mix. Then, okay, the messenger reassured her and said, don't worry, it's easy for me, says your Lord. Okay? And then afterwards we find that in the next chapter that how the process took place. That she actually guarded her vagina, her vajayjay. She guarded it well, okay? But then this particular spirit or soul in the form of a well-formed man actually ejected, nafakha, thrusted, blown,
Yeah.
okay? I'm trying to use all the type of, what's the word again? When you don't want to say something? Euphemisms. I'm going to try to use as many euphemisms
that's what I'm trying
as
to
possible.
say.
I know the
I
Quran.
told you-
Hold on,
I
no,
told
no,
you
no,
before, yeah?
stop,
You can't use what
stop.
you think
Stop.
about this one,
I'm
yeah.
utilizing all the euphemisms, yeah? That is under
Yeah.
the term nafakha. Because we can go now into the Lane's Lexicon Dictionary, we can find all the different terminology of what it means to exert something, to push something out, to thrust. Like blowing is to push something out. Just as though, as a man, it talks about in the Quran that, our gushing waters, our waters that are blown out, basically, right? So this is what I'm trying to give you, the euphemisms that's presented in the Quran. And this particular euphemism states that a particular entity thrusted, blown into Mary's vagina, and then she became pregnant and conceived the child, the sweet, sweet, sweet baby Jesus. All right, so that's the end.
According to you.
That's
According to you.
This is according to the Quran. We can
not
say according to
the
me,
Quran.
but we've
that's
read
what I'm
it.
saying.
We've read it
You
through.
cannot explain Quran yourself, yeah?
He said, all right, everything okay.
No,
Exactly. So my
Yeah,
elder right
he-
here,
he's
my elder
trying
right
to-
here has
yeah,
said something.
yeah, we'll come to
It's
that
quite
one, yeah.
clear. We're finished though. We're finished. That's the summary because I don't want to spend more time on it because we could be just going around in circles and circles and circles. Unless you want to present some new information. But I don't think there is any new information.
If you want to take in that sense, that's fine. You are trying to say there was a physical relation between Jibril and
No, I'm
Maryam.
not saying about Jibril. I'm telling you there was
What
a
you're trying to claim
hold
then?
on.
What you're
I'm
trying
saying
to
to you
claim
there
then?
was a physical act, yes, of thrusting, blowing
Yeah.
something into her vagina.
You have to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to know something.
In
both
what
of you.
sense you mean?
Both of you
Let's
have to
listen to
know
my uncle.
something. Maybe you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something. Jibril or the Malak, they have no. What do you call? How you say it in English? The shahwa, or
Will.
no, the sex.
Oh, sex organs.
You know the pleasure.
Oh, okay.
They have no the pleasure as a human being. Only God create the human being. We have the pleasure.
Yes.
And the animal.
Yeah.
Others no. Okay.
Indeed.
From Jibril and everybody else, they
Yeah.
have no pleasure.
Yeah.
So
tape.
Jibril or Malak, what do you call it? When he came to Mary, he doesn't have the pleasure. He has only to say,
To
to
say,
talk
to
to
give.
her
Yes.
and send into her the ruh.
Spirit, yes.
Because
And we know that
when you
and we
say
know that
one, I
Isa
get
is the
the meaning
spirit
like
and the
here,
word
like
of God.
physical
My brother.
relationship like human does. That's
I'm
what
only
I
going
get.
to tell you what the scripture actually says.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go
the Quran
beyond.
doesn't say
I'm
that
not going to
like
go
a
beyond
human
that.
relationship like a normal sex act. That's what I get from
I'm
your
not.
view.
I'm going to keep
So I
it
don't get that one.
exactly what the Quran.
doesn't say that one. Quran
I'm gonna
say
keep it-
He blew.
I'm gonna
He
keep
blew
it-
into her womb.
I'm going to
Or
keep
you
it
can take your vagina
exactly
whatsoever,
what
yeah?
the Quran says.
Quran doesn't
and that's
say
what the,
in your meaning. What
I'm just
you're
telling you,
taking, yeah.
take it however you want to take it.
Yeah.
I've explained to you what the Quran says.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go beyond that
So the-
because I
explain
know
what-
for Muslims,
Yeah.
there isn't no
So what
what's
does
the
that
word?
mean
Hold
to
on.
you
Hold
then?
on.
If
Hold on.
he
Muslims
blew-
Muslims don't go into something called takif. Okay, takif. I believe it's takif. Yeah, takif is literally the how, the going beyond what it says. So I'm going to give you exactly what it states
Yeah.
and let you conceptualize that yourself.
Right.
But I'm finished speaking because I fear as though we're going to
Well,
go
I
around.
didn't get to your point.
Hold on.
What
I
you're
fear
trying
as
to
though we're going to
explain,
go
if
into
he
circles.
done that one, what's the
I
image?
fear we're going to go into circles. I'm only going to tell you how it is, what it states.
Yeah.
However you want to imagine, conceptualize it, that's
Right.
down to you.
Yeah.
I've conveyed the message to you already. And that's it. I'm finished. Brothers, sisters, I'm finished, So peace. Gang.
Before you go, I just want to wrap up.
Yes, my brother.
He was explaining about how he blew. So the image I get from his explanation was there was a physical relationship like human. That's what I was getting from his explanation. But if he disagree with that one, that's fine. If you disagree, that's fine. That's what my mind as well. I would say if you disagree, I would agree with that one.
Yeah.
Then.
So as I've stated, there was a
if he-
physical blowing, thrusting,
Yeah.
or ejecting into Miriam's vagina according to the Quran. That's it.
That's right. I agree with the same point. I don't have any problem with the Quran says that one because we send our ruh into with the ruh with Jibril, and he blew into that one. So physically, if he can blow like that, then that's fine. I don't have any problem with that one. Yeah, but if you take in a different meaning,
Said there was a physical relationship.
No. The point we started because he believed Jesus was a begotten son of Allah. Yeah, so that means that's what his claim. He claimed, why don't you take Jesus as a begotten son of the God? Yeah,
It was a great conversation anyway.
Yeah.
That's
All
all I'm
right.
gonna
So
say.
anyway,
Yeah.
thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Content over everything. From your melody.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. Listen.
COE.
Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky YG. I just listen to COE. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky YG. Man, just listen to COE. Man, just listen to COE. Man, just listen to COE. If you see me in COE, content over everything. COE.